I am so excited for Hytale, you guys. It's releasing in just 3 days. And here in this video, it kind of goes over showing some of the creative tools and showing some of the interior design things that you can do in Hytale and be super exact with the items that you're placing. As you can see, this person right now is putting like a sword like stabbed into the map on the table. Like, being able to put it exactly where you want is gonna be such an awesome feature. Obviously, some of the UI stuff, this is all still early access things, but I mean, it looks pretty straightforward and like easy to, learn and everything. There's the rotation, the scaling, you see the bars and everything. So it seems pretty straightforward to, just get your hands on and start placing items and decorating the inside of those areas, taverns, houses, everything. Because in Minecraft and other games like this, I feel like we're always limited with the items and stuff, and with the amount of mods that are coming to Hytale, I really feel like there will be so many options to get different things for exactly what you need. And as you can see, he spawned the orc there to be in front of the fire, placing different seats down and kind of just making this room and environment more lively and stuff. I think this is gonna be a knocked over stool, but I feel like this sort of thing is definitely gonna be what sets Hytale apart from Minecraft and help improve storytelling so much in different servers and different games and mods, everything. It's gonna be amazing, and I can't wait to get my hands on it. On the 13th, we're gonna be streaming Hytale. I'm gonna be doing so many Hytale streams and long Hytale streams too, here on YouTube as well, and over on my Twitch streaming. So look, you can actually spawn in the entities. They're like putting the food on the plates and like making it exactly laid out how they want. Putting some barrels up for storage. Because yeah, we have seen like servers do some sort of like cool decorations and effects like this, but it's always like with heads in Minecraft or with like armor stands, and it's always like super complicated to do if you wanted to do like a custom texture and upload your own art to the game, when Hytale will just have it be more accessible, so that you can make the items that you want and have the items spawned in the right size of rotation exactly where you want in your world, which is so nice. And then we'll go back to that other footage and I'll show you guys the rest of that in a second, but I wanted to show you some of the like world building like tools, kind of the world edit sort of tools that they're gonna have on day one of Hytale when it launches. So like some stamp items and all these sort of brushes that do different effects. And so far it looks really cool. Like, you could just paint the world, basically painting the pathways, and even look at this, creating an archway as well. These are the sort of tools that Hytale is going to provide on day one when it releases, which will set it apart from Minecraft, because you'll actually be able to do things way faster instead of placing things block by block. And I feel like Minecraft, when they got their creative mode, never actually innovated it that much and added on more tools. I mean, the Minecraft community kind of had to come up with the things like world edit, for example, and other things, when this is all just built in. You can see on that sidebar, just all cylinder, center, like all those settings are just built in, and you can just kind of go through and actually customize your paintbrush tool to exactly how you want it for specific monuments, or building your own thing, or building your own building, or like a bigger piece that would take way longer usually. Now it's just a lot faster. So you can see him rotating through all the pieces and like picking what fits best there, and it's easily swappable. You can see the different menus are all in there. And an easy like Control Z to undo all your stuff, which has never been a thing in Minecraft unless it's like mods and stuff. I mean, I guess / undo in World Edit, I remember that, but I guess that's as much as it was. It wasn't actually built into the game like this, which is so cool. And like just painting on the rocks and different things that will make the world more immersive, and like changing the different blocks in the actual archway seems easy. I mean, there's just so many possibilities with these sort of brushes and tools that they're just gonna innovate and continue adding different things, and even allowing, you know, people to customize them even further and add even better presets and stuff. But yeah, I'm excited for the mods as well in Hytale, especially the ones that like add a bunch of cool items or interesting features. I mean, like before, I feel like when you were interior designing for like a building in Minecraft, it was very difficult, and you had to kind of like come up with clever ways to like make a sink, or like make, you know, an oven, you know, or not an oven, I guess, but like, you know, different things that, you know, should have maybe just been items in the game to begin with. I know a furnace is an oven. So my question about this was like, when they're doing this, right, and they put the because it's supposed to be like a wall mounted like thing. I don't know if they ended up keeping this deer there, but like with that butt, see how it's like sticking through the wall? Would that would you be able to see that on the other side? Like if he flew to the other side of the wall? I mean, probably, right? Like, and that could be why he ended up taking it out and it's not there anymore. You would need to make like your own animal wall mount item for Hytale. Oh, and one thing I will say too, I feel like the UI for like actually rotating the items and stuff, like they could keep the color or whatever. I feel like it should be like pixelated, kind of like, you know, a pixelated look would fit more the style, instead of making it, because it like almost does look too like game dev-y when it should have a more gamified feel to it. So I wonder if they are going to like make changes with the UI like that. I mean, most likely, right? It's early access, but I wonder like what the priority of that is and like how long that's gonna take. Because obviously I went multiplayer servers before that, but you know, we'll see. My favorite part of this video is about to play in a second, when they actually start spawning in the Quebecs and the different entities to sit in the chairs and stuff. But before that, I did want to show you guys the Bed Wars map that this guy actually got imported into his world. And it's actually a Bed Wars map. You can see all the beds on each individual island as he starts bridging across. So obviously the actual like shop and everything to buy the blocks and buy weapons and stuff isn't in the game, or like the actual multiplayer server is not there yet, but you can kind of visualize it and kind of start to see what it's going to look like. So as they place the last chandelier and place these last barrels, they're gonna eventually start putting in the actual people in the tavern, which is so cool. All the different like designs and the different, you know, creatures that you can spawn in. But it's not just about spawning them in. You can actually set how they look, what action they're doing, what animation is playing, to kind of tell a story through your building. As he rotates it just right, see, you can like really customize it. And here's the menu where you can see all the different entities, and you control their rotation in the amount that you want to spawn in. And he's kind of just making all the Quebecs kind of sit at the tavern and enjoy the drinks or whatever, just to kind of make it feel more alive. I can't wait to start building things in Hytale, so definitely let me know what you guys want to see me build, and I can like make a video kind of like, you know, showing my process of building different things. And we'll all, you know, get better at building things together in Hytale. And don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. But that's basically the end for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching this video all the way to the finish. And there's the beautiful finishing of the tavern and everything. I will see you guys later, and thank you for always supporting my streams and everything. You guys are the best.